Wiggy time on the fly. What's up, everybody? Sean Wiggins here alongside Ref Hansen, who's also alongside Sean Wiggins because I am all the same person. We're taking it back to January, question mark, 2003. It is the notorious 187 Homicide going one-on-one with the late, I hate saying that, the late Balls Mahoney, and obviously there's too much action to call here. This was, January 03, so this is Ring of Honor's hot right now. TNA is still NWA TNA doing pay-per-views on Wednesday nights. AEW is years away. WWE kind of is what it is. This was ECW just died out. Is around that time. This is in Woodbridge, New Jersey at the National Guard Armory there. Really cool little building. I mean, very short ceiling, but real cool building to work in. JP always packed it. Didn't hold 20,000, held a few, but this is more of a highlights match here. A lot of hardcore going on here. This was shot by Modtron Productions, so they kind of edited it for their television show. Homicide blasting Balls with the chair. Balls deciding not to sell it, but he might sell this one. Yeah, he did. Balls just got on the gas here, and was starting to look good. He lost a lot of weight, and he gave everybody his training regimen. According to Balls, all you had to do was take steroids, and then do upside down push-ups in your bathroom, 3 sets of 10. I think that's what he did. Look at Homicide here. Everything he did looked so damn fluid. A suicide dive on a ramp with no room, and he hits it flush. Like, Homicide was just better than everybody. And a lot of things. Homicide sends Balls into the table. Very sorry I don't have the entire match. I know I have the entire match somewhere. Who knows where the F it is. I will find it someday. But for now, here are some highlights. I just want to get this match up on my YouTube channel because I knew Balls Mahoney personally. He was a friend, and he annoyed the crap out of everybody a lot of the time, but all in good fun. He was like the dog that pissed in the house, but you love him. He was great. He was freaking awesome, and if he loved you, he loved you. He was great, and he was a soundbite for stories, man. So many stories, and good God, he always wanted to freaking do hardcore, and Homicide would do it too. See, the difference with Homicide is he could work pretty much every style. The humblest guy I've ever met in wrestling, but he could do old school NWA, he could do Japanese style, he could do Mexican, and he could do hardcore. He did it all. Had no problem, doing whatever his opponent wanted. And this is when I'm not fat here, but I was just starting to get in good shape. I was hitting the gym every day. I was feeling good. Personally, my personal life, this was my favorite time in pro wrestling, the early years. Because again, it's fun. It didn't become a business yet, like it did later. JP, I think, only ran this building one more time after this, and that was it. Balls is going to hit the Nutcracker Suite. He is on the... Wow. Nice. That actually... he actually really took care of him there. I'm doing what I can, selling all over the ring for both guys. This is actually a good locker room, too. The locker room is downstairs here. It's very spacious. Remember that. Really cool. I enjoyed this building. And you see all the t-shirts hanging up in the back. RF Video. Giving them a cheap plug. Their table. Ooh, there it is. I'm putting my foot on the rope. Showing Balls that the foot's on the rope. Yeah, even though it's a super hardcore match, if you put your foot on the rope, you can't get pinned. Pro wrestling is funny like that. We have weird rules. We don't like to... we never say that any of them make... Oh, Balls just spotted the barbed wire table there. That for whatever reason I allowed to be brought there. Balls Mahoney saying I'm number 1 because he loves me. Again, a little inside story for all you people watching. Balls Mahoney, when he would call the match with his opponent and the ref in the back, he would tell me the entire match. And I would say, Balls, just give me the finish. Oh, yeah, Hansen, and then we're going to lock up. And he'd go over the entire thing. God, Balls, we miss you so damn much. And Balls, too, doesn't get a lot of credit. He's a great Freestyle wrestler. He really was. He punched his coach in the face. His stories were epic, though, when he'd tell them. He's also a WWF job guy in the early 90s before he became Santa Claus. And when I talk smack, Balls was this, Balls that. Balls was everywhere. He really was. Because, for the most part, everyone liked him, Stories were what they were, but there's not an evil bone in that man's body. Even though he claimed to be the devil. Homicide, I think, went for a kick to the stomach and unfortunately caught Balls' nether regions. No, oh man. See, I would never take that. He does that tornado DDT on the barbed wire. What if his hair got caught? Doug rules, Doug Gentry right there. In a Penn State jersey. He always had a sports shirt or a sports jersey on. 1, 2 count only. By the whole reffing show. I remember I used to be afraid of Homicide before he and I became friends. I thought he really wanted to hit me when he used to do things like that. Because, he's not a guy I was going to, yell at if he hit me. Homicide setting that back up and nailed. Oh, shit. Dude, what the F, man? I would never take that. The back of his head just smacked that barbed wire. And no, it's not the rubber tip barbed wire like you saw in WCW in the late 90s. That was shoot barbed wire. Remember, I wouldn't touch it. And this is where, you see a lot of refs wear... Oh, again. You see a lot of refs wearing the gloves. Like CCW or whatever. Excuse me. But, I don't know. Refs shouldn't have gloves. I don't know. I would never wear gloves in a death match. Because it should be, it's part of it. I don't know. Or counting in tax. Yeah, you know what? Protect yourself. Wear the gloves. I don't know. I think it's a better visual when they don't. Because it's this is such a dangerous match. That the referee is even being, is putting his body on the line. Superplex on that. Good God. See, I'm selling like a maniac, too. Because I'm like, good God. I'm feeling all that. Homicide going for a pin. 3. He got him. Nice. 1, 2, 3. Excellent finish to an excellent match. Homicide is a chance. Slick Wagner Brown, what in the hell are you doing here, man? Slick Wagner Brown now. Jumping Homicide. Yeah, they had a little feud after this. But that's what JP would do. They would do run-ins at the end of this, end of that. Ball. Ooh. Blast Homicide. Is my bump in here? I think it is. Balls and Slick now working Homicide over. That is just messed up. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this one. I'm going to say goodbye because I don't know how... Oh, Homicide took so much. But for Balls, you would, because Balls would take anything that you wanted. Well, we're going to end that one there. Ladies and gentlemen, for Sean Biggins, I'm Ref Hansen and Sean Biggins. Hope you enjoyed this kind of highlights match. Sorry that it was all cut up. Thank you, Modtron Productions. Thank you, Jersey All Pro Wrestling. Arrivederci and ciao. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. As always, keep in touch with yourselves, and please, drive safe.